Hello again, everyone. Well, just finished another blaster build, another all metal one. This time it's the DL-21. This is the Ponda version, otherwise known as Walrus Man, out of the Cantina scene and A New Hope. It's a bit of confusion, because in the film, Obi-Wan cuts his arm off, falls on the floor, and then you see a different hand, different blasters. You see I think it's an SR-14C, I think it is, but this is one they actually used. You can Google it as well. Yeah, this is all totally made from scratch. It's got an original 2-inch World War II British mortar fin. Managed to get one in lovely condition. The scope was a 4x10, I think it was a 4x10 or 4x20, 4x10 scope, but they're too long, so I've had to cut probably about 3 inches off it to get it to the right size. Everything else is made from scratch. Like I said, all metal. The grip proved the hardest thing to do, because it's never really been identified what's used as a grip, but it's thought that it was a wheelbarrow handle grip or an old vintage push bike, something like that, because it was ribbed. These sections are probably a little bit wider than on the original prop, but it was the closest I could get. It's not far off, and that is all metal. It's got a steel inner, and then these are actually brass olives, like you'd use in plumbing. I managed to just get them all over, painted it up, and yeah, no, it looks cool. Also put a bit of a detail point down there. There's an old scope that I'd already cut up, but it fitted nicely, so that's what I thought I'd use. The rest of the main body is metal, made up of safety catch. It doesn't do anything, it's literally just there because it's meant to be. The bolt's fixed, so I've got the main tube there, and then the whole barrel and all this section, that's all one piece. It just adds to the weight. Trigger's sprung though, I managed to fit all that in. Magazine's non-removable. I did make one before, it was removable, had a crystal in it, but I thought I'd just do it fixed this time. So just got to put a couple of greeblies on. There's a round head flat blade screw that goes here, and the same on the other side. I just haven't put those on yet. I've knocked the paint back just to give it a bit of the used look. The hardest bit to physically make was the barrel nut, because it's got the grooves cut in. I'm not particularly happy with this, because I did it all by hand. All it is with a Dremel and my hands, no CNC or anything like that. As you can see, they're not quite straight. But I did my best, but I'm planning on changing that. So yeah, that's the all metal Ponda blaster. You can still see through the scope, but just can't focus on it. So that's that DL-21. I'm also working on the Hoth Rebel DL-21, which I believe Dengar also had. So the only difference is they used a single point scope, this is a real one, and a different grip. They used the Sterling SMG. This is a real Sterling SMG grip, but I've had to shave the inside to get it to fit the width of that, hence there's a load of filler in there. I basically put Vaseline all on this section of the actual blaster, whacked a load of car body filler into the grip, and pushed it on so it actually gets the right profile inside, but I've got to clean all that up and the top bit. But the rest of this blaster is actually all resin. That's a cast of that one. So as you can see, I've already painted some of it up. It's just trying it all out for size, but I do intend to make another all metal body for the Hoth Rebel version. I've also got the mortar fin, which is a cast I took off of that one. Colour match isn't too bad. I'll probably dirty this up a little bit or give it a bit of a black wash. But that will go on there. Just got to make the barrel up, aluminium tubing. Got to make a load of greeblies up for this. I think they had about 3 or 4 different greeblies on each side, so I'm going to look into those, make up some metal masters and then copy those. But hopefully I'll be doing a little run of these as kits, totally unfinished, so we'll have air bubbles and seam lines. I'm going to sell them as a raw kit, because the last resin blaster I made and painted up and sold through eBay was going to America, and it got seized by customs for looking too real. So yeah, you can see I've got to do that. Got to put the pin in there. Yeah, there you go. It's my 2 DL-21s. So yeah, quite happy with those. Any comments, you know, I welcome them. No piss taking though, please. I'll do my best. It's just a hobby, you know, just make a little bit of extra cash out of it here and there. So yeah, any questions, please just ask. And see you soon.